Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. Want to say thank you guys for coming, watching, clicking, share, subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers. I much appreciate the coffee, JCK CPA. Thank you. And let's start it. Let's begin. You're gonna feel the shift overnight. When you wake up in the morning, the moon it already is going to be at Scorpio. You're already gonna feel this energy of the first quarter moon, particularly with this energies between Leo and Scorpio, which is basically the stubbornness and squares. I will explain kind of like interpretations on this. But that energy is going to be more evolving with what? Shadow work, going into the Scorpio's energies, going into this underworld. The moon first is going to be hitting what? The true Lilith. You're going to find the truth. And then you're going to be looking at of the dark side of this, the shadow that it's going to be in there. Very powerful moments because with those moments there's going to be a lot of growth, which is this energy in there of the moon is going to be trining Jupiter, right? We are going to be seeing it, that growth that we've seen it. And if you look at it, the title in there, you see the shadow work is not only to healing, to remove this hidden secrets within you, these hidden limitations, this kind of like negative thoughts, patterns, and so on and so on. Inside is there is also the unfulfilled dreams, the things that you have not achieved, the things that you need to bring into life. And this is going to be the significance of this first quarter moon. Particularly, it is about to dig them out within, but you have to what? Take them out. So we are going to starting to have this energy early in the morning, but mostly we're going to be seeing that energy about 2 p.m. Of course, we are going to still dealing with the energies of Mars and Venus, okay? But more and more, that energy between Mars and Venus is going to be kind of like a slowing down. Is not going to be that stronger, that energized in there. But we are going to see the limitations of love and this guilt tripping, these illusions about love, how they're going to be affecting with us. Because where are they coming from? Saturn and Neptune, they are retrograde and they're going to be squaring Venus, right? So with this energies, we are going to be entering the day. The things over the day is going to be increasing kind of like a high, but early in the morning, we're going to see the inner work is going to be at Taurus. That's going to be opposing the true Lilith and the mean Lilith in there. And with all this, adding that the attentions, because see, the moon is also attentions of the intuitions, where we're going to focus on there. So with that energies of the moon, we're also going to be looking at for a secret financial operations, something that it's buried, something that is not really visible, but you can feel it, right? You can have this in there within you, like you sensing it, right? You're going to be sensing at those energies within yourself. The ascendant is going to be at the end of Leo. That is going to be more focus of Chiron. While Chiron right now, it's a in conjunct Mars. That is it about like, let's heal it, okay? Let's figure it out. Let's heal these situations in there. And this is going to be at 7 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be moving to Virgo, but that is going to be squaring particularly the inner work and Uranus. A sudden changes in that is going to be. So the ascendant at 8 o'clock is going to be focused at Virgo. It's going to be a lot of yachts coming in. Hi, Christopher. Glad to see you here. So for you guys to see what I see is this is what I see. Okay, there is a lot of fingers of God, which is yachts in there. A lot of solutions are pointing out to. We are seeing it a lot of this. Particularly about the Mercury retrograde, who the Sun and the Mercury, they are coming in together, right? So here is where the issue, our transformations, the Pluto, but where is the solutions is in the other end, right? Is about that, but currently Mercury is retrograde. What are we doing it right now? What kind of contracts we are getting it? Is those contracts is going to be good, right? And that's what this energy is connecting with communications, contracts, talking, how you do a self-talk, what kind of self-authority you're going to be, okay? Mercury is still going to be a retrograde in there, so pay attention, don't sign like financials, don't agree on a lot of stuff. If you agree on something in there, pay attention of the things that may be reading the fine prints. Okay. All right. 9 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be with Mars. Pretty much is going to start feeling it, that energy, particularly with the South Node. There, we are seeing it that the inner work is going to be at the Gemini duality. Okay. To be or not to be, should I make it, should I not make it, decisions, what kind of decisions in there. So with this energies between 9 and 10 o'clock, we are going to be seeing it T-squaring the knots. Usually that is at the moment when you're trying to skipping things. It's like, why did these things came to my head, my situations, my life? What did that I got myself into, right? That energy is going to be much stronger. As I said, at 10 o'clock, Mars is going to be exactly at the ascendant. That is going to be pointing out towards Saturn and Neptune. And overall energy, we've seen that inner work of Venus. A lot of this personal relationship is going to be affecting. Don't allow personal relationships to affect you, but look at it in your personality. Why do you have those conflicts? What do you want? What do you demand? What do you seek within the other side? Can you look at it within yourself, what you can demand and seek from within you? Okay? Very beautiful, because Venus right now, it is in a very good in conjunction with Pluto. Time to what? Change. Mars is in conjunction Chiron. Time to heal. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and you're working at things out in there, too, you're gonna be see how the things is just because of that evolutions. They're just gonna make the relationship even stronger, because the relationship survive these kind of like situations, because that's what this is. It's a test. Okay, test. All right. 11 o'clock midheaven is going to be with Jupiter. Pretty much with this, the ascendant is going to be at Libra. Lack of the balance, we already went through this situations 2 days ago. We already know this, that the things is not balanced, and the balance has to be what? Create and make. Okay, no actions, nothing will change, right? Well, what kind of actions? We are waiting to organize things to fall in place. But at the same time, you have to create actions to fall into place. You can't just sit in a hermit mode and expecting miracles to happen. You can stay there for as long as you live, and nothing will happen. You don't move, things don't move. Okay, that's what is, and it's time to what? It's time to move, but with what? Proper energies within mind, because we have to bring our dreams into what? Reality. Okay, of course, in order the dream to be, you have to be scared the crap out of you. That's what everyone says, and that's how it goes. Trust me on that. All right. 1 o'clock, the energy is going to be pointing out towards oppositions with Chiron. Chiron is also squaring Pluto. Too much tough situations. Certain things, it's like I don't want it. I don't want to change it. I don't want to fix it. Okay, I'm going to live with the pain. That's it. I accept that. Well, Chiron is going retrograde. He's going with Pluto. Okay, because the energies of the retrogrades, they're going to move this way. Where all the other planets are moving this, they're moving this way. But we also have Mercury, who is a retrograde, right? We have a Saturn who is retrograde. We have a Neptune who is retrograde. It's a retrograde season. So it's re-evaluations. Okay? Re-evaluations. So with those re-evaluations, so at 2 o'clock, as I said, we are going to facing the moon. The moon is going to be right at the ascendant in there. That is going to be T-squaring Pluto and the Sun and Mercury. Some of the people were trying to skip certain things. I don't want to talk about what it's in my shadow, about the things that I'm hiding. I don't want to talk about my dreams, because they are my dreams. And they can be, buried in there under the pile of the crap, right? But at the same time, you're feeling that that is the place where you need to go. And that is going to be that energy that today is going to be one of the most important energy towards you. All right, this is what I'm talking about. Here is the moon is in the ascendant, but that is the energies we are seeing it. That energy have to comes in where? To the descendant to materialize. But that energy have to go to the midheaven in order the work to be done. Once that energy is descending, is accepted, and that energy is going to be propelling us for the next inner work that we need to do. And that's how the ascendant descendant is work. Your soul is entering through ascendant as descending where? In the part of the relationship between what I do personally to what I do with others. Relationships. Why the relationship is so important in your life? It's right here. Okay? It's right in here. Hi, Tori. Hi, Robbie. Thank you for look at all the mat. This mat. Yeah, well, it is mat, but it's in a good way, right? Okay, so we're going to keep on going. At 3 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little bit more calmed down. We're going to see tomorrow as the moon is going to be moving through a Scorpio with Jupiter. A very, very interesting moment. And the day after, as the moon is going to be moving into Sag, we are going to go through this philosophy moments, right? This kind of like a tough moments of like, okay, let's just calm down. Let's just get in there. Let's just figure things out. There's a lot of damage has been done. A lot of situations has been done. We're going to see how this yacht is going to be really affecting us. But now we are seeing divisions, okay? But at this time, around 4 o'clock, we are going to be working with Mars. What is it Mars has to do? Mars has to see his own limitations. Okay, because if you have a limitations and are based out of the pain, you're acting on a base out of a pain. It's different when you're acting on a base of honor, dignity, responsibilities, this quality of the masculine warrior, right? This masculine warrior that protects in there, okay? It is about protecting what you love, right? Instead of being this toxic masculine energies that creates all this chaos and so on and so on and so on, right? So this is going to be some challenge for most of the people to understanding this, but that energy is going to beginning to calm down in the next hour. At 5 o'clock, we are going to see some more of these evaluations in there. Hi, Texas Reed, glad to see you here. So with the energies keep on going, at 6 p.m. we're going to see some challenges with that Mars. That Mars is going to be seeing like what I'm doing, what is this changes that I need to see. because Mars is still at where? At Virgo, trying to organize itself, trying to organize his own situations in there. Texas Fruit, this is astrology report for August 1st, and here, and giving us some informations about what the energy will be, the outlook for that date. If you're Virgo, you're probably going to be dealing with a lot of dealing with in the past, and particularly if what your actions in the future will be. That's kind of like a most common energy, but you also have to look on the other side, what you need to do, because it's a mental process. So you may have to work it out in the mental abilities to open up to understanding really deep meaning. What is it for you at the end? So you can be better in the relationships. No, I'm not Italian. I'm not Italian, even though I look Italian. And yeah, but no, I'm Bulgarian. Okay, all right. So, with that being said, 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., we're going to see the inner work that right now we have to do with the moon. Very, very interesting moments, very interesting in there. So with those moments, that is at the time that that growth that it's between, this emotional growth between a Scorpio and Cancer. Okay, we have a Jupiter that is in a Cancer, and now we have the Moon and the both Liliths that are trining Jupiter. And here is how this shadow, okay, here how this shadow that is coming on within us, it shows up the dreams, but also what? All the cramp that limited our dreams. Because we are what? Diving deep. Okay, we're going to be diving deep into Scorpio's energies, and tomorrow we are going to be what? Going into the bottom, and then tomorrow we are going to start rising up to see what we're going to bring. Okay, we're doing this every month, guys, but when those kind of like elements are done in there, particularly when a Lilith is in Scorpio, I'm talking about the mean Lilith, because the true Lilith is seeking the truth from left and right. Is this is true or that is true? But the main lessons remains the mean Lilith and there. So, hi, I am Taurus. What is my energy? You probably right now as a Taurus, you're wondering what is going on with this world, what is the financial situations. You may have financial, or particularly we're going to be talking about worries of survival. How are you going to be survive in there? And that is your response to Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. All right. Go back to the report. At around 8 and 9 o'clock at night, Pluto is going to be passing through the ascendant. A very interesting point, because right now Mars trining Pluto is going to beginning to really seize the depth of the transformations. Because see, Mars is right here, right? And here we have a Pluto. So Pluto is retrograde, moving, right? While Mars is moving this way. So now what? They're going to be attracted to each other. Mars is looking for Pluto. He's like, okay, we are bodies. We know how to work together, right? I need these actions for transformations. You can give me all this knowledge and wisdom, but if I don't act on it, it's not going to happen on the earth, okay? Saturn gives the knowledge, but also limitations, right? So, hey, Pallavi, glad to see you here. I'm Gemini Sun and the Pisces Moon. You may, whatever your, Pallavi, wherever your Sun is, in there, and with the Pisces Moon, if your Moon right now, it's close to the knots, about the 19 degrees in there, you may experiencing a lot of inner work on a mental level, okay? Lots of work in there. And as that energy on Gemini, right now there is a lot of dualities can happen and proceed, particularly if it's something within the first degrees, the first 5 degrees in Gemini. If it's more than that, you're probably gonna be feel okay, but you may be sorting out who is a friend and who is a foe. And there, Pallavi, you're welcome, and I'm happy to see you here. All right. What are we talking about? 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock, you're going to be looking at through the karmic situation, how to resolve things, what kind of inner work you need to do, what is it, these situations, what is your those agitations? Is the agitations within you worth your time? Is the aggravations worth your time? Then you're going to be realizing, no, it doesn't. It only creates a pain. I need to heal this. I need to heal these patterns. But Mars is going to be very much under pressure during this time because the inner work from Sag is going to be squaring Mars. It's going to be opposing Venus. And on top of all this, Mars with the oppositions of Saturn and Neptune, this is like you see the opposite with everything, but it's kind of like you don't have a choice. You have to go through it, right? This is a one of those squaring that it's going to come in where you really don't have a choice, right? Like all of us, we don't have a choice. But at 11 o'clock, we're going to be seeing Chiron comes out in the horizon, which is going to give us the solutions about the things that we need to heal, right? So this shadow work is going to come in. It's going to be ready. And here's what happens during this time, okay? So here is Chiron rising on the horizon, very, very powerful with Mars. But we're also seeing it that right now, True Lilith, the Moon, and the Mean Lilith, they're all coming together. And they're great, great, great with Jupiter, right? And that is what we should be getting in there. It's like, okay, I understand I have problems. I understand I have dreams. I understand I need to grow, but I need to relax and do them with peace. And if you're getting that peace, you go to the bed with the peace. God bless your soul. All right, so this was the report for August 1st and August 2nd, how we're going to be waking up, right? So the 7 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be waking up with that energy of the moon moving out, right? She's going to be crossing that middle. We are going to be start looking at this energy. And where is going to be the focus of the moon? Well, the moon is going to be focused on Jupiter. The moon is going to be focused of the North Node, where I am going, what I'm trying to achieve, to get my dreams into a reality. But I have to start with my inner work with me. And that's what the part of the shadow work is. A lot of the people want to change others without realizing they have to change them first. Because when you change it, you may see it that you don't have to change your counterpart, right? And that's where I'm living, you guys. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the click, the likes, the shares, and the subscribes in there. And look inside of you. And thank you for the support. Pallavi, oh yeah, sorry, I was Aries moon. I should be at least know my own moon sign. Yes, work and the work itself. Reliable. Aries moon. Oh, if you're Aries moon, you may have lots of things going on in the head. A lot. Don't stay too much in your head. Don't overthink a lot of this. If it's a beginning of Aries, particularly within between the 1st and the 6th degree of Aries, you may going to experiencing a lot of limitations, sorting illusions, sorting things out that maybe you hold it for so long, but there is nothing comes in there. But with that energy right now, you may going to have a lot of internal fights because Mars is going to be opposing into that. Particularly when a Mars right now, it's feeling like start going towards Libra. We are going to be all experiencing a lot of internal wars from within, and that's what it's coming. Okay, it is going to be lasting for about 2 to 2.5 weeks. Okay, so it's gonna start it, but you need to be what? You need to be patient because those are bad things for a good reason. We have to see the dark and to bring into the light. And when we put the dark into the light, that's how we transform and change ourselves, but we also change the world. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, clicking, liking, and subscribe. And much love to you, and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report.